What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Dude Perfect Fancast. I'm Noah.
I'm Asher.
And today we have an episode on the one, the only behind the scenes of Dude Perfect.
Yeah, and behind the scenes through the years, now you might be thinking Dude Perfect Plus. And yes, we will get to that. But you know what?
Yes.
There's
And
more behind the scenes.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
You might be thinking, Noah, why does your audio suck right now? My PC's down for the moment. I'm on my MacBook.
F's in the chat.
Yeah.
I mean.
F's in the chat. Hopefully it will be fixed by next episode.
I mean,
by Saturday.
It's been a couple years since we recorded an episode.
We've both been on
on your PC. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but enough of that.
I think Asher hacked it and he sabotaged me.
No, it was Panda and Ned Forrester. Because they kidnapped you at the start of the month, but now it
just took like 2 weeks to happen.
yeah. But okay, so Dude Perfect started, of course. Everybody knows this. If you don't, because this is the Dude Perfect for Dummies series. Dude Perfect started 13 years ago.
Copyrighted.
Yeah. So yeah, and then they started and they didn't do behind the scenes up until I think like 20. What? It was like, but they did like behind the scenes. Yeah, maybe it could have been even as early as 2010. Because they had their first behind the scenes content from Dude Perfect was on a little channel that many people might not know, but the real fans do. It's called Dude Perfect TV. Now, Dude Perfect TV, that has all their old stuff, and that was like from, I forget the exact timeline, but it was like early Dude Perfect up until like I think 2014, 2015 they stopped it. But that was their way of doing behind the scenes content, and there's a lot of
and then
stuff like that.
And then that's like 2015. I think that was when they started their TV show. So I think that's why they kind of stopped it, was that they were starting
I think
their
they
TV
transferred
show.
They transferred the behind the scenes onto Whistle Sports YouTube channel. From
that, because I think it was well, because like they were also starting the TV show around then, so I think with like the TV show happening, they decided like Whistle would handle the behind the scenes of it, maybe.
Definitely, yeah. And so I mean, yeah, so then they went on to the Whistle Sports YouTube. So from Dude Perfect TV onto Whistle Sports behind the scenes, and that is some good behind the scenes. I mean, I'm so glad that we have behind the scenes from like 2016 to 2018, just because like, I mean, if we didn't have Dude Perfect Plus at that time or behind the scenes, I'd be so sad, because like those videos, I'm so glad we have behind the scenes for, and I guess not every video.
But like we were getting some behind the scenes, and then like we were also getting like the face-offs with the behind the scenes. And that stuff around then too.
And even like from the TV show, like you were saying, we got behind the scenes. Like I remember. We have like the archery cart battle with Luke Bryan. That was behind the scenes. That was in an episode. We have Kobe's win in his parade. That was in a TV show episode. And there's many more, I'm sure. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad that there's, I mean, like I definitely over the years kind of figured all the behind the scenes out. But like they didn't really publicize their behind the scenes that much. It was just like they put it on other channels, but they didn't really talk about it in their main videos or Instagram or whatever. And I guess kind of Instagram, social media, they were doing behind the scenes a little bit. Cody was running their social media, and they still do it now, which, you know, sharing behind the scenes in their social media, like Instagram, Facebook, you know, Twitter, TikTok, even, like, you know, sharing that kind of stuff. But yeah, I guess they did that, and there's some behind the scenes stuff from collabs that they've done, like F2. They have a really, really good behind the scenes video with F2 when they filmed football versus soccer trick shots. I recommend watching that one. That's it. That's one of, I would say that's my favorite behind the scenes content from Dude Perfect.
Wow.
Is that, I mean, it's just because it's like almost an hour long and it's like uncut, just raw dude perfect, just like,
and it's funny because I do know the F2 video isn't our favorite video.
The F2, the soccer versus football.
At least, like, it's definitely lower on the list of, Dude Perfect videos for us, but like how like, not one of like their greatest, like most like crazy videos, but like the behind the scenes of it, it's just really good.
Yeah, I would even say that the behind the scenes makes it better just because you feel like you're there watching it and seeing the like bloopers and behind the scenes, like it's great. But yeah, I mean, definitely like Dude Perfect behind the scenes. It's been good. It's been monumental. I mean, unlike a lot of channels, I guess like Mr. Beast, like I don't know, vloggers and gamers and all those other YouTube channels, like they don't really have that
like
much
a behind the scenes.
Yeah, and even like a way to do behind the scenes. But then for them, like it's pretty. I mean, it's easier than other people to do behind the scenes and like bloopers and stuff like that. And I mean, the Dude Perfect Nation has been very, very adamant on wanting behind the scenes from day one. Like wanting to see the bloopers of the trick shots and just like what goes into, making the videos and all like that. Like it's before Dude Perfect Plus started, I think that was the number one request out of all of Dude Perfect is to make a second channel and do bloopers and stuff like that. But yeah, and then I think that leads up to about 2020. Yeah.
Well, so like also we got the like these aren't really behind the scenes, but like they're collabs with other celebrities or like other YouTubers. Like we kind of got to see the behind the scenes of their video, like the Zac Efron video.
Yeah.
Like that wasn't really behind the scenes of the all sports, but we got to see Zac Efron and the dudes and all that.
Yeah.
And then the documentary that was kind of just like there are some behind the scenes to like the Zac Efron video and other things too, like that.
Well, and I mean, I want to have a whole episode about this soon. I guess once Noah watches this, but their first documentary, Dude Perfect Untold Stories, that is kind of a behind the scenes that I watched it. I would definitely rewatch it if we do an episode on it, and highly encourage Noah to watch it if we do an episode about it.
Well, but it's like isn't it like only on DVD?
No, you can rent it on like I think Apple or like whatever. I think it's on.
Oh, okay.
It's on like streaming services, but yeah, I mean that's more of like them just sitting down and reacting. I think it's more of like a top 5 Dude Perfect like trick shots through the years and like kind of sharing the behind the scenes on stuff, which was definitely cool. I guess that wasn't really behind the scenes. It was more like just talking about stuff, kind of like if they did a podcast.
But it was like like talking about like different things, like behind the videos and all that.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, there's that. I mean, they've been on multiple podcasts, and they, I mean, are definitely doing more now over the past few years. They've been doing more podcasts and interviews and stuff like that. Maybe someday this podcast, I don't know, please. But yeah, I definitely like there's multiple behind the scenes content that they've done and like bonus content, just, aside from their main videos that are every other week that everybody wants more content from them. So yeah, I mean, they've definitely made some more, but then in late 2020, I think it was like around September time, 2020, when we were doing this podcast, so you can go back and listen to the cringy young us talk about this real time. But Dude Perfect Plus was started, and they kept it a secret. Like they didn't tell anybody
2-3 months.
Yeah, it was a while of them just uploading. And I mean, I remember going like, because they didn't tell anybody about it, but because we watched so much Dude Perfect. It was, of course, recommended to us.
Yeah,
And
I remember when it was first recommended to me, I was like, what's like it was on the Airsoft Battle 4. No, 3.
Yeah, 3. That was their first
and
video.
I was like, someone probably just made like this weird, weird like edit or like compilation of like, Instagram stories.
Yeah, just
and
a fan
like
thing.
posts. Yeah, kind of like just an edit on like behind the scenes of it. And then I clicked on it and I was like, man, this fan got some like where did this fan get like these video clips? Like I don't know when these were ever released. And then I looked and I was like, oh wow, this is actually Dude Perfect.
Yeah. Well, I thought when I first saw it, like I mean, we were under 1,000. We were the first 1,000, subs on that. And I mean, the video, it was like a couple days after they released it that we found it, but it was like, we were one of the first, like, I think under 10,000, I'm pretty sure.
We were definitely one of the first people to find it.
But I mean, when I saw it, I was like, is this like, because they filmed somewhere else, like on location at the like South Carolina or North Carolina, somewhere for the airsoft. So I was thinking the venue filmed it, and like the venue
was like as like a promotional video for the venue.
But then it was like Dude Perfect Plus, and I was like super confused. Like maybe a fan re-uploaded the venue's video, but I mean, it was really, really crazy because they didn't say anything about it, and then they uploaded. Pretty sure that the football skills was their next upload on it, and then that was like, okay, this is actually them, like at the studio and all of that. But that was a big thing for us and like for fans, just like, wow, they actually made a second channel. But yeah, that was really, really cool to see all of that. And then they did it for the rest of 2020 and then fully in 2021. And we got some good content from that. We got behind the scenes of almost every video from since Airsoft Battle 3. I mean, some of the best include Pet Peeves, Bucket List South Africa. I'm so glad that we got behind the scenes of those 2 videos.
Two like of the biggest monumental videos of Dude Perfect.
Pet Peeves especially. Like Pet Peeves, I'm so glad that we have behind the scenes. From that, just because that's like, I mean, it definitely isn't the biggest video that they've put out view wise, but like it is a monumental Dude Perfect video, and like just the hype
and
for
I
us
do
around
think for a video like that in the future, since right now they aren't uploading on Dude Perfect Plus, spoiler alert. That I feel like if something like that did happen again, I think they would film a behind the scenes for it.
Hopefully, definitely.
And post it like, not like just a normal battle video, but if it's like another big monumental thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Like a bucket list, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like Noah said, it's very clear that at the end of 2021 they ended Dude Perfect Plus because it's, I guess, I don't know, 4 months, almost 5 months into the year, and their last video was the last video in 2021. So I don't know. I mean, it would have been cool to get behind the scenes from this year, especially like
I think it would have been interesting to see the behind the scenes to a particular video.
Yeah, we're definitely both. We'll say the name. Cover your ears if you want to. Watch Party. Okay. But it would have been cool. It would have been really, really cool to see. Maybe not even just behind the scenes, like just bloopers, but maybe like them actually going into it. Kind of like if they did for Overtime, like kind of a short documentary about like how they had the idea for it and the process, that like the set building and their ideas for it, and kind of like a reconstruction for that. Like that would be really, really cool to have.
Kind of like a little like like a mockumentary on like their more like Overtime, like what was the idea, like how did the idea for Bucket List start, and like or like I think it would have been really cool to see the thought process of Overtime and like Watch Party.
I mean,
and
Watch
all like
Party
the different
especially.
series.
Because the only thing is like we only saw the video. Like we only saw that video, and we didn't have anything to judge it on. And it was just so. It was so like.
It was the first video. And it was
first
just so
video
new.
Of the year. Yeah, it was. They didn't say anything about like a new series or anything. They just uploaded it, and I mean everybody was very, very surprised with it. So it would have been cool to have something like that. But then also like I don't know, for cup trick shots and for unpredictable trick shots too, and for the Masters, All Sports Golf, and like I mean it would have been cool to have behind the scenes for a lot of these
the Overtime with Mark
video.
Wahlberg,
yeah, it would have been really, really cool. And I don't know why Dude Perfect Plus ended. I mean that has yet to be
we never really got an explanation on it because like, we got one for Dude Perfect Gaming. And that explanation makes sense, with it all. But like with this, it's like, why would they cancel it? Like it was doing
just very
pretty good.
Sudden. I mean, looking back at it, I mean it has almost 1.5 million subs, which is pretty good.
Yeah. And it's almost to 75 million views.
Which is really, really good as well. And I mean, a lot of videos have over 1 million views, and I mean, all of them have over 100,000, which is really good. I mean, for a channel starting out, like maybe they weren't making the best money off of it or profiting, but like the idea of the channel is just bloopers, and like they're not really going out of their way to film. Kind of like with Dude Perfect Gaming, like they had to invest stuff for like Sparky to run the streams and like to edit more like
tech,
new content
and all that, and like being like having like streams be like almost every day. But like there's only 6 videos that aren't over 1 million views.
Yeah, and I mean like it's not like they're going out of their way so much to
film a totally new video.
Yeah, it's just like they're adding on to the videos that they're already filming. So I mean, we don't know. Hopefully it comes back in some sort of way of getting behind the scenes.
The thing is like they could just be taking a break from it right now and kind of like waiting until the next bucket list to do it.
Maybe. Yeah, hopefully
they could be
get another
like they could have realized like because they were doing like a behind the scenes for many videos, and I think they're going to try and cut down to like only the really big important ones, like a bucket list or like another crazy thing that they do.
Yeah, I mean like even their second video, or their I guess like right now their second newest, the Alaska Bucket List BTS. I mean that has 1.6 million views, which is pretty good for them and all of that. Like I don't know. The question is yet to be answered on why they ended, but hey, I mean,
and you know what? If someone from Dude Perfect's listening and they have the answer, we'd love the answer.
Hey, that's just every episode now. We're just gonna say, if anybody from Dude Perfect is listening.
Well, this is like going back to like 2019, early 2020 when we were like every episode we're like Dude Perfect if you're listening.
Definitely. I mean, we're just going back to our roots. What can we say? We're just we need to go back to that time. But yeah, I mean, we want to know. We want to know where Dude Perfect Plus has been.
And where is it? What? Comment down below if you're listening on Spotify. If you would rather have or YouTube, If you would rather have Dude Perfect Gaming back or Dude Perfect Plus back.
Yeah, that's a big question. I mean, what would I like more? I personally liked the gaming. Dude Perfect Gaming more just because that was more new content instead of just like, added on. But I did really, really like Dude Perfect Plus. Like, I mean, Dude Perfect Gaming I like better, but it's not like I don't like Dude Perfect Plus. Like, I love them both
totally. I
so
totally
much.
agree with you. Like, it was just like the behind the scenes and added to the videos, but like DP Gaming was this brand new idea and thing that it was this is super cool.
Definitely. I mean, yeah, I think, and Noah's said this. I think, I don't know, I forget which episode it was. We keep saying this, but with a huge team, with over, I think, and I think now they're 20 to 30 people, full-time staff. With them,
and
5
it
dudes.
Could totally be more.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe like remote people or whatever, like not in studio, but like a huge staff. They've been upgrading so much over the past few months with a huge staff, with so many people. I mean, like with so much production value, with a whole studio. Like, why are they only uploading? The only content that we get from that studio is one video every other week. Like, how?
When they first started Do Perfect Plus, they were doing, the video with the behind the scenes with a way smaller team.
Well, and at that time they were doing Dude Perfect Gaming as well. So, weekly live streams and then the videos and like, that was a smaller team than it is now. So I think, I mean, there must be something, hopefully there's something going on behind the scenes.
Hopefully there's something big coming, and like maybe part of that, like part of the new people were for Watch Party, and then Watch Party just didn't go great, but like they can't just fire everybody, so they kind of had to like because there could be something like coming this summer.
Hopefully, I mean, they're doing their tour.
We don't know that, like they're doing the tour this summer. And like maybe when they get back from the tour, they're changing things up.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be fun. We always like that.
I think with how big their team is, this is looking from the outside in.
Yeah, definitely.
Looking at the team, they could probably do at least a video a week.
And that's just us. And I mean, we do have a little bit of experience doing YouTube and all of that. Like we know a little bit of what's going on, but like, I mean, hey, we're just saying.
How big the team is, like
we're calling out Dude Perfect. what are you guys doing?
The thing is, like, hey, well, Dude Perfect told us that we know them more than themselves, so we know what they truly want.
And they want to upload.
I've looked into the eyes.
They want to upload more
of all the dudes, and I just see that they want to upload every week.
I mean, Garrett was very adamant 1.5 years ago for the overtime every week in December. That one, I don't think that they like that. I don't think that they like the added pressure just because they're so used to doing the every other week. I mean, since 2013, they've been doing the every other week. So I think changing it up, and I think it was a big change doing from Mondays to Saturdays. Like, that was a big change for them.
Yeah, that was a big change. But, like, also, like, if we look at it, before that, they actually had a set schedule, like, every Monday or, like, every other week. They were kind of just uploading whenever. Like,
and they weren't uploading.
Like, they would upload, and then they'd take, like, 2 months, and then they'd upload another video.
Yeah.
And then they'd upload 2 videos back to back almost. And then they wait another 2 months.
Yeah,
and then they finally went into, like, the actual schedule. And, like, who says, like, because, like, that was doing overtimes for every week. Like, I don't think they would do an overtime every single week like they were doing then. So maybe if they did change up, that they could do every single week.
Yeah, I mean, and even just doing more content. Like, it doesn't have to be on their main channel. But like doing a podcast, doing a vlog, wink from the last video when we said, we're happy to go to DPHQ2 to be hired to do a vlog.
Is every video just going to be a plug for us to do the vlog channel at Dude Perfect?
And podcast. We want to do... Hey, what can we say? We want to do vlogs at DPHQ2 and a podcast. Like, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, like, the thing is, I would be totally fine. Like, if they brought back the streams, like, they wouldn't have to do anything. It would be, like, Sparky or maybe someone new doing it.
Yeah, like us. Hire us, please. We want to make... Hey, if you guys don't want to make new content, we can. We will for you. Hey, we're uploading 2 times a week on this podcast, so... We know how to upload a lot.
Yeah, I definitely do hope that they do more content. Even if it's like, you know, and every month behind the scenes or like every month live stream.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I mean that's the history of Dude Perfect behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Right now, TBD, we don't have any active behind the scenes. I guess unless like their Instagram and stuff like that. I don't know.
Social media. Like we have their Instagram posts, like social media, but we aren't really getting anything else on the YouTube side of like, actual videos.
Which, hey, I mean, I don't know if we can really claim this ourselves, but looking at last year when we were saying, hey, they were only uploading like maybe once or twice a week, on Instagram and doing stuff like that. And we were saying like, hey, you guys should upload more on social media. What do? At the start of the year,
they started posting more.
Shout out to Matt.
Start uploading more on YouTube.
Yeah, shout out to Matt. They hired a new social media guy, maybe just because of us, and we said, hey, you guys should post more, and then they did it. I'm just saying we can predict
shout out to Matt. He's our guy.
Yeah, we need to hire
You're doing
more.
A great job for the
hire
Instagram.
More people. Definitely. But all social media too. Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok. Twitter.
Actually, you know what? That was super surprising that they are doing a Snapchat thing.
They've been doing it for a while, I think, but it's
I knew they have like an act like they're doing like the Snapchat challenge right now.
Yeah, they're doing the Snapchat challenge and the stories, and
they haven't done like anything like that on Snapchat in a while.
Yeah, it's more just like stories or whatever they're called. But
and like you would think that they would actually do it like on TikTok.
Yeah, like TikTok.
Like a trick shot, like
challenge.
post a video using the hashtag on
Dude
TikTok.
Perfect Day.
Dude Perfect, if you take that idea,
we need $1 million. Hey, another idea. Dude Perfect Day. Dude Perfect Day. That has a ring to it. I don't know. I think Dude Perfect Day should become a national holiday. I'm just saying. But yeah.
Or like, every week we get something called it Dude Week.
Dude Week, yeah. Dude Perfect Day. But yeah, so I think that's from us. Hopefully you've learned a little bit if you didn't know a lot about their Dude Perfect behind the scenes. Hopefully
thank you for tuning in.
For
to
this
Dude Perfect for Dummies.
Yes, because you are a dummy and we are as well. That's the tagline. That's the tagline. But
you're a dummy and we're gonna fix that.
Yeah.
But yeah, welcome. This is the Dude Perfect for Dummies podcast.
Yep. But yeah.
Brought to you by Dude Perfect.
Whoa. But yeah, so thank you guys for listening. Tune in this Saturday for treasure hunting battle.
Yes.
And hey, all I'm saying is, Kobe, can he go back to back? I'm just saying.
Maybe.
Please, Kobe, don't let me down. Signing off.
Signing off. Pound it.
Pound it.
Noggin. See ya.
Good night.